G'day scrappers, here we are again, and today we're going street scrapping for hopefully choice items, electronics, e-waste. We'll cut some cords, yeah, we'll see what today brings us. Oh, here we go. Straight up, we've got a DVD. Just a VCR. We don't want the VCR. We had a good day of scrap steel yesterday, so I've done my scrap steel run for the week. Well, that's a nice heavy piece of steel, so I'll take this. Doesn't take up any room, so there we go. First up, DVD. Let's see what today brings us out on the scrap piles. It's lunchtime Saturday, so hopefully we have a good day. It's the this is the exciting part about coming out street scrapping. First up is that you just don't know what you're going to get. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't rain today. Get a bit of a chance to get some stuff. So far we've got some cords. Always a good start with a bit of cash flow. Got to keep the cash flow going. Yeah, as I mentioned last week, the cords, you know, certainly add up. I've been getting cashing in about $100 of cords a day, a week. So you know, it certainly adds up. If you're not taking into account like all the electronics, I mean, I probably do about $80 worth of scrap steel a week, and that's not even looking for scrap steel. That's just my incidental scrap steel from scrapping out stuff. But from all the electronics, you know, I get a lot of transformers and circuit boards, and so I don't cash them in straight away. Cash them in once every 3 months or so, and it's usually a big payout, like $2,000 or $3,000. You know, so it really does add up. And then, you know, on top of that, you got all the bonus items that I get to keep, some valuable items, stuff that I sometimes sell. So yeah, it's I mean, just scrapping like this, you can earn a reasonable income here in Australia anyway. Well, where I am, if you follow the scrap piles week by week, you keep going to suburb, you can, you know, earn a good income. But if you're you know, you wanted to work a little bit harder, and so instead of like doing 2 days a week, you go out and do 3 days or 4 days a week, and pick up scrap steel at the same time, then you're earning pretty good money. Looks like a PC. Oh yeah. Hey. HP. Yeah, baby. How's that? Straight up. Open my door. There we go. How's that? PC, straight up. Okay, so it's had the hard drive removed and the RAM, but the CPU is still there, the motherboard. Yay! PC, DVD, and a piece of steel. Looks like a little jack. Oh well, bit of heavy steel. I can't resist that. That's off a tow bar, I think, or something. And there's some aluminium. All right. Celebration piece of scrap steel for the PC. Excellent. I didn't expect a PC straight up. Hopefully that's a sign of things to come, or hopefully not. Hopefully it's not a sign of I get one and that's it. Wow, what a mess. See, this is what I don't like, when they scrap out TVs and they leave it like that. That's bad. Is that a PC? Surely not. Oh. You beauty. PC number 2. Wow, what a start. Yeah, it's got everything. I can see the RAM and motherboard. Unbelievable. 2 PCs already, and I've just only started. Hi. Oh, they make a mess of this, didn't they?
I don't know, maybe yesterday's is
yeah.
broken. First this is okay.
Yeah, I'll put the cover back on, so just in case it's not dangerous.
Yeah,
I'll take this off. Because this sharp glass, you know, and the kids...
I understand. Thank you.
No worries. There, it's a bit safer.
Okay.
I'll take that. Yeah, those scrappers, they didn't even take the degaussing cable, even though it was really stuck. But look at the sizes of these boards, you know. Yeah. So they didn't even put the cover back on, and there's a really sharp piece of tube sitting there, you know. So I had to put the cover back on. I just couldn't leave it like that. You know, that lady might have had kids, you know, they come and play and they fall over and cut themselves on that thing. So, you know, if you're scrapping out TVs on the street, nothing wrong with that, but just put the cover back on so people don't fall over your broken glass. Even better, if you can unscrew the yoke instead of just breaking it off, it would be a lot nicer. But how's that, hey? 2 PCs in 3 stops. Bit of copper. why not? I've already got a couple at home, so I'll take those monitors into recycling when I get the copper out. All right. Still not as many people outside putting stuff out yet, so it'll take a little while. Once they all get a bit, once they wake up, I suppose, and they decide, yep, it's time to put stuff out. Because a lot of these piles are actually just from yesterday. So it's an old heater. So I recognise most of the piles. I've already been through them, taken most of the scrap metal out of them anyway. So that blue barrel has got heaps of rubbish inside. Oh, that's handy. It's handy too. 2 ballasts, some good wiring. Can't complain with that. And some low grade. It all adds up. Didn't even have to cut any cords. Just sitting there waiting for me. There's some more. How's that? Whole pile of cords just waiting for me again. Bonus. That was just around the corner from the other one. Oh, that's all right. At least I'm getting a little bit of cords and, you know, hopefully by the end of the day we accumulate a decent pile. And, yeah, a lot of these piles, I mean, I'm just looking at them, but I recognize them all from yesterday, and I'm thinking, well, no point in even looking at them. But you never know. Some people put some extra stuff on the piles the next day. But I don't know if the scrap steel guys that normally go around, they're not going to have a very successful day today, because yeah, scrap steel is getting less and less over this side of town. But next week we're over the other side of town, so it might be different. It's just a different vibe in the other area where I'm going next week. So I'm anticipating there's going to be more electronics, so it should be good. More cords. Cords. That's all right. Oh well, better than nothing. Yeah, it looks like this area is not going to really be that productive until probably tomorrow. Just still not many fresh piles out there. I just can't see it being that good. But, you know, I'd imagine within a couple of hours more people will be putting stuff out, but just at the moment, not a lot. Oh well, at least we got 2 PCs, and I have been cutting some cords, so hey, some cords ready to go. It's my favourite style of cord. Oh, they're all over here. That's all right. Looks like it's going to be just a day of cords. It would have been pretty sad if I didn't pick up those 2 PCs at the right time. So just the speakers. Have a little look at the back. You just never know until you go. Been done. It's all right. Seem to be getting a good handful at each pile I stop at. You know, those cords, they certainly pay for the fuel anyway, you know. And then we have fun for free. Wow, that's a big pile. A lot of TVs, look at them all. CD. Looks like we're going to get some cords here. Non-stop, every pile. Oh, the cords are scattered around everywhere. Hey, there's my complimentary modem for the day. Thank you. Even got a cord in it. Oh wow, there's stuff scattered around everywhere. Cords everywhere. No PCs so far. Gosh, where's the cord cutters when you need them? There's a oh well, I'll have to come back and have a quick closer look. There's a DVD with the top missing. It's still got the boards. Just have to have a closer look. It's easy to miss when there's stuff everywhere. Yeah, there's probably something good here, but It's just confusing. Gosh. I'll get one board, power board, still got some value. Huh. Yeah, that was a very confusing pile. Oh well, still managed to get something out of it. Yeah, but all those TVs, they better hope that someone doesn't come around and just start scrapping them all out, otherwise it's going to be a real mess. Wow, a lot of chairs. Good if you had a market, you could sell them all. Alright, good, thanks. Just having a little look at stuff. Nice lady. Check this out, guys. Got some cords. Okay, so this is only a plug, so it doesn't have the cord cut. But look at that. And it works. She said it works fine. It's a Marantz. Right? It's a little bit rough here on this button. But that's what we want. When you see Marantz, you know that they're expensive and they're highly sought after. Forget Yamaha and Philips, junk like that. It's the, as far as old school receivers are concerned, you want the Marantz. They're really popular, and like this one works, but even if it didn't work, people would still want it for parts. It's quite amazing how much people actually buy them for, and they're so easy to sell. What I prefer to do is just keep them and stack them up, and then I'll just have one big auction on eBay and sell the whole lot together. It's just a lot easier. They come and pick up the whole lot at once. I was at this pile. Remember I was cutting cords about 5 minutes ago? Well, guess what? I just drove past again, accidentally, and look, PC! Yay! Oh, and a battery! PC, guys! Hey! PC number 3, HP. That's a nice little one. And checks out, where is it? Here. Oh, wow, I've got a battery too. How's that? PC number 3. I just accidentally came the same way that I was already, so unbelievable. How's that for an accidental score? And they put it on top of the washing machine. It was just like sitting there, pretty hard to miss. Okay, so I'm a bit confused because I've obviously doubled up and I'm back at the same spot. And I know that I've already been here too. Oh wow, how exciting. Can't believe it. Accidentally went the wrong way, you know, and who said that I need GPS? If I had GPS, I wouldn't have found that PC. and it's sitting right there, standing up in front of everyone. Someone else would have got that PC 100%. So that's just a extra bonus. Oh, I feel much better now. I just got that Marantz, and you know, I was happy about that for sure. And wow, all right, well, let's try and get out of this little park before I start doubling up even more. I think someone likes their Makita tools. They're all just empty boxes, no doubt. Wow, they must have a lot of tools. Hey, modem number 2. Wow, can't get over this little PC. 3 PCs so far. Oh, we've got some. Seem to be finding a lot of cords just loose like that. Oh, here's some nice household wire. And yes, an Optus set-top box and a Foxtel cable. Well, they're not set-top boxes, they're cable boxes. That was good. Excellent. Love them. 2 cable boxes. Good circuit boards in these. Looks like a PC. Wow, I can't believe my luck. Oh, look at that one. Oh, it's just a huge, it's had. Oh no. Wow, look at the size of this gigabyte graphics card. I've never seen one so big. Look, it's got 3 fans on it. ATI Radeon. It's got a slot card. Oh, it's still got the CPU in there. Wow, it's thermal Taki. It's about the biggest PC tower that I've seen that's not a server. Here we go. More cable. Wow. Wow, that's huge. Some nice brass there. So someone's already been through it and maybe taken some of the stuff. Wow. But it's still got a nice motherboard in there, and oh, it's got a DVD. But look at that slot card. Wow. Big chunk of steel too. It's almost broken out. Just need to this should do it. There you go. Nice copper and brass. Bit of aluminium. Oh, that was a good little back street. I love these vintage fans. I've just got a thing about them. I like to collect them. Yeah, it's still not a lot being put out here, you know, surprisingly. Most of it's all just the same rubbish from yesterday. No new surprises. Well, might have to come back tomorrow, but I'm pretty happy with what I've got actually. You know, I've got the 4 PCs and I've got this Marantz, which is the score of the day, and a battery and some cable. So far it's certainly not going to fill up my van. It doesn't look like, as you can see, there's a lot of houses with nothing out the front, so it looks like everyone's just waiting for tomorrow. Put out their Sunday stuff, and yeah, so not getting a whole lot. Obviously I'm not the only scrapper around, so I feel like I'm kind of chasing my own tail and just looking at the same scrap that I've been looking at for a couple of days now. Yeah, it's really funny how just a slight shift in the area and the type of e-waste is just completely different. And it really shows with the electronics how little electronics there are compared to, say, 2 weeks ago when electronics were everywhere. And no doubt that more and more people are taking electronics. You know, maybe some people that have been watching my videos are thinking, oh, I'm going to take DVDs and everything too. But just so you know that, well, DVD players, just the plain ones, they aren't very much value. You still got, it's still mostly scrap metal. But you got a couple of little boards that you, they do take quite a while to build up enough to make it worthwhile selling your circuit boards. But I'm happy to buy your circuit boards if you want to contact me and sell them to me. Top dollar. Look at all the lawnmowers. He's got them all chained up. I bet you the lawnmower scrappers would be drooling over all that. They'd say, oh, I wish I could grab them. Hey, set-top box. Not much else, but still. Set-top box. Okay, I reckon it's time to get some lunch. All right, well, my camera kind of failed at the end there and I lost sound again, so I actually took a video of when I rocked up home. But anyway, I've gotten home and I decided, well, I had a bit of lunch and I thought, well, no point in keep going around looking for more stuff because there were so many scrappers out there at the time. So I thought, well, I've got a lot of scrap here. I might as well leave the rest for the other scrappers that were going around today, and maybe tomorrow I might go back and have another look for some fresh stuff. So I ended up, you know, I did get that brass and I got some cable that I was just thrown into this bin from before. And I did get that circuit board from that TV that I put the cover back on. I've got another monitor to play around with and get some copper out of. That battery. and yeah, 4 PCs. So I got this nice HP. You know, a lot of PCs in this area are partially scrapped out because there's someone going around picking out stuff, but that's all right. At least they're leaving some stuff for us, because I want mostly the motherboard. And got this huge PC case, thermal Taki. It would have been a good case if it was in better condition. It's a little bit rusty on the sides, but that giant graphics card, so it's got 3 fans on the back and 1 fan in the top there, so quite amazing. I think I did get one of these once before, but yeah, it's just amazing how big these are, and yeah, just quite insane. And obviously there's still a motherboard in there with the CPU. Might check out the CPU, see if it's worthwhile. Got this other PC here, just a generic one, and got that really nice little lucky HP that was on top of the washing machine later on. I'm really happy with my fan. As I said, I like to collect these, and this is a really nice old vintage cast aluminium, really heavy, still got the cord, so don't have to do anything else there. I'll just put that in with my other fans. And probably the best thing was when that lady gave me this Marantz. It's got so many connectors here on the end, and even all these for all your speakers and stuff, just heaps of them. So this is a really good one. You know, I love my Marantz, Japanese made, and let's have a look. So it's a SR 5500. So SR 5500, I reckon it should be a pretty good model. It's very heavy, so as I said, even if these don't work, they're really good value. People want them for parts, but seeing that if it works, it's going to be even more value. It's just going to go with my Marantz collection. Anything Marantz, always look them up, because you're usually on a really good thing. So that's the model number there. So really cool. Yeah, so that's the best pick of the day. Really lucky to get that. The 4 PCs, so a little bit of fun there for me later on. I got my little collectible for the day, and you know, just got mixture. Got that brass, a couple of modems, you know, not a whole heap of cable, but quite a bit, you know, probably $10 worth of cable or so, enough to cover petrol. A bit of cast iron and steel. Yeah, a few bits and pieces that I've taken out and I already put away. I you know, set top boxes and the cable boxes. The cable boxes will be good. I'll be doing a video on them soon. So there you go, guys. I hope that was a little bit of fun for you. It was only a short day. You know, after I had that lunch, I started seeing scrapper after scrapper. There were 2 in one street. They were just everywhere, and I thought, well, some of them look like they're a little bit, you know, a lot keener than me to get their scrap. So I thought, well, you know, because it's the last week of that area, they're probably trying to get as much as they can before there's no more in that area, and they might not travel any further. And so I thought, well, you know, let them have it, you know, let them have what's left. I've got my 4 PCs and I got my 2 ultimate little pieces here, so I can't complain. I had a lot of fun. Hope you had a little bit of fun watching me scrapping out that stuff. So yeah, love my little fan. Keep scrapping, guys, and I'll catch you maybe tomorrow with a last ditch effort in this area.